Nat is a regional town teacher and family friend with one of their learners. His favoritism towards Jenna is pretty evident at class.
Yes, correct class. So we have talked about the history of dinosaurs. Okay, please go to your seat. So again, now, this is our topic for today. Then, why are you late? No, that's unacceptable. So please go to your seat and submit the report to me after this class. So now let us continue on with our topic for
Nat engages in private email conversations with the learner and in after-school activities such as driving lessons. The learner's mother, Genevieve, is aware of Nat's interactions with the learner and is initially supportive of their relationship as the learner has been through a tough time and Genevieve perceives Nat as a stabilizing influence in their life. Nat also gives the learner one-on-one lesson tutorials after classes. And sometimes, Nat would invite the learner to go out for shopping. Genevieve becomes uncomfortable with Nat's interactions with the learner as they become more frequent. She asks Nat to pull back and ask permission before engaging in more one-on-one activities with the learner.
Kabalo baka daw di na gamot mo yung ginagawa sa kanila. Pero ma'am, activity naman ano? Iya nga sa inyo sa dati di balay. Dili na maayo dito sa ano. Ano sa daw?
One day, Genevieve decided to check on her daughter at school.
Excuse me, kailangan ni Jenna sa Rodrigo, kasi daw ma'am. Kapag mo asa siya? Kung ako na sir ma'am, ganito sa campaign sa dulo. Ano na sir? Pwede ko mapakuya kung asa sila na. Ano? Pagyo din sila na undang di ay?
Nat does not abide by Genevieve's request and continues to see the learner without seeking her permission. Because of this, Genevieve reports Nat to the school principal due to the frequent interactions of Nat towards her daughter without her knowledge.
Sir Nat? Ano? Ano tumanaw? Malayo ko gusto niya magpapagay. Ano siya ano?
Sige pa ma'am, ako lang itawag si Sir Nat, Sir Nat, ako siya regarding yung report, sabi ko na lang, sabi ko siya natin yung report. So, i-update lang ito ma'am, kung say, na-update na ito na result sa mga contribution na mag-update. Salamat.
Article 2, Section 4, a teacher shall maintain at all times a dignified personality which could serve as a model worthy of emulation by learners, peers, and others. Nat's behavior in having private email chatting with the student and arranging after-school activities without first obtaining parental permission may be viewed as unprofessional and unworthy of admiration by the student and his or her peers. Article 2, Section 7, a teacher shall be free from any kind of harassment or discrimination. Neglecting the parent's request to limit Nat's interactions with the student may constitute harassment of the parent and a failure on Nat's part to uphold the learner's right to be treated with respect. In the Philippines, educators can look to the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers, COEPT, for recommendations on how to act in their respective professions. Teacher responsibilities to students and the community are outlined in Section 3 of the COEPT, while ethical obligations such as preserving professional connections and avoiding conflicts of interest are outlined in Section 5. Nat violated Section 5 of the COEPT when he failed to keep professional boundaries with the student and their family. Nat had secret email exchanges and met up with the student after school for things like driving lessons and shopping without first getting permission from the parent. Nat disregarded their ethical duty to establish professional boundaries by not complying with Genevieve's request to back off and ask for permission before continuing to interact with the learner and their family. Given his history with the family, it may have been harder for Nat to set boundaries between his personal and professional life. Since Nat is a friend of the student's family, he may have found it difficult to keep their personal feelings about the student apart from their professional duties. Nat's work contacts with the student and their family might have been jeopardized if they had become involved in personal activities with the student. Due to the lower community size and absence of professional barriers, instructors in regional/rural settings in the Philippines may have deeper relationships with their students and their families. Attending community activities or socializing at local places outside of school hours may also increase the likelihood of teachers having casual interactions with pupils. Especially if they are unfamiliar with the community's cultural norms and beliefs, this might make it difficult for instructors to set and maintain professional boundaries. In order to prevent the appearance of impropriety or a conflict of interest, teachers in regional/rural settings must be especially cognizant of their relationships with students and their families while still taking care to maintain professional boundaries. Teachers should also be sensitive to the cultural norms and values of their students and their families, and take appropriate measures to ensure they are upheld at all times.